Come and take it if you want it. Come and take it if you think you can. Come and take it, but I warn you, you'll have to pry it from a cold dead.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we are back with part 3 of the bug out bag. My bug out bag, of course. And in this episode 3 or part 3, whichever you'd like to call it, we are going to talk about my communications kit and my personal hygiene kit. So let's kind of get into this. We'll start with the communications kit. The first thing in the communications kit we will go over is a map of the state of Arizona. This is a topographical recreational map of Arizona. And I really like these. They're very foldable. You can open them up here. See if I can get this one open. So we'll just look at let's see if we can find Phoenix quickly. Here we go. So here is the Phoenix metropolitan area. So as you can see, Phoenix. And I am right around Meow in a city called Levine, outside of Phoenix. So that's where I am. But if you can see, we have a nice, very topical map. Sierra Estella Mountain, Estrella Mountains, Rainbow Valley, Maricopa, Casa Grande, Queen Creek, Chandler, Gilbert, Mesa, Phoenix, Tempe, Levine, Tolleson, Glendale, Peoria, Paradise Valley, Scottsdale, Fountain Hills, Carefree. You can see nice topographical map aspects. The reason having a topographical map is really important is it's easy to get lost if you have to bug out and you're getting somewhere outside your comfort zone. Topographical map, it'll kind of give you an idea of how elevation is going to be changing on the route you may be taking and things like that. These maps are, I think, were a whopping like $3 at Borders when I picked this one up. Oh, actually right here, $3.95. I have two. One is in my bag still. This is just the other one I pulled out. One stays with my comm kit. It's folded this way, and it's in the back of it. I just pulled it out because it'd be easier to get to it. So I have two of these in my kit. Again, redundancy concept. Learning how to read a map and use a map is really important. Later on, hopefully, if I get some time, I will do a video on how to use a compass and your map to help you get where you need to go. So that's the first thing in the kit. So let's break into it here as I bounce the tripod. So the first items that we'll pull out, we have two of these SOL Survive Outdoors Longer Slim Rescue Howlers. Have them on a nice paracord lanyard with a quick adjust clip on it. So these things are very nice and loud. They're on a lanyard so you can throw it around your neck. If you get caught or fall, this will just rip off, won't choke you to death. So always good. We have two of those. The nice thing about this, and the reason I have two, again, obviously redundancy, I could break one. But if I'm working with someone and we're scouting a new area, or God forbid, you know, something happens and someone gets hurt or a building collapses or anything like that, you can use the whistles to signal back and forth with each other from greater distances than your voice are going to carry. So you can, you know, come up with a makeshift on the fly. You know, one whistle means I found someone, two means we're in trouble, three means come save my ass, you know, things like that. So we have two rescue whistles on lanyards with the quick release. Next item in here, we have one of our first lighting sources. We have a black diamond headlamp. Really nice. It's got two modes. It's got mode number one where it's just these side LEDs are on, and mode number two where it's the center LED. So it goes back and forth between the two with just the push of a button here. It runs on AA batteries and AAA batteries, and like I said, I have several sets of batteries coming up in another kit. So another kit in my bag. So we have a headlamp. Moving on, we have a lensatic compass. We will go over how to use these in a later video. I'll do a whole video on how to use lensatic compasses with maps. Next item, we have a signal mirror. This is a SOL signal mirror. Gives you instructions right here on the back on how to use it. I put it in a Ziploc baggie just so that it wouldn't get scratched up in there. It's just, you know, to protect it, so it's in good shape when I need it. Next up, we have a CR123 flashlight. This is the Streamlight PT1L. So nice and bright, very compact, easy to use. Oh, there's the light back on there. Great little light. It's a backup light. My main light will be coming up later in a different video. But it's just a backup light in my communications kit. You can use these for signaling SOS across areas if you need to, and things like that. And the last thing in here is, this is a very inexpensive monocular. This is a Tasco 10X monocular. It's a desert camo or whatever. It's either this one or black, and I don't know if this one was cooler looking in my opinion. Really simple 10 power monocular, gives you the ability to, you know, see things farther away and give you kind of an up close. So if you're scouting an area, or if you're being chased, or if you need to creep around some bad dudes or whatnot, you got the ability to look a little longer. Now you could replace these with a pair of binoculars. I'm not the biggest fan of binoculars. They do take up space, especially the bigger, nicer ones. They're really big. So a decent little monocular, I think, is the way to go. Saves weight and space. This weighs only a few ounces in the pack. So that is my communications kit. So we'll just kind of get everything in frame here for you, just so you can see what we got. So like I said, this is just a way for you to be able to communicate. You could, if you wanted to, add in some walkie-talkies or things like that. I don't really have a good pair of walkie-talkies. They're something I would like to eventually add, but I haven't found a set that I like yet. So when I do find those will probably get added into this kit. Alright, let's get all this out of the thing and move on to the next kit we have here. And the next one is my personal hygiene kit. Now, there's something to be said about a personal hygiene kit. This is something you may decide not to put in there if you're trying to save weight and space, but this is really small. This is like a $2 freaking travel thing I found at Walmart, where I got some of this little stuff that's in here. I think I put this entire kit together for like under $10, honestly. But something to be said, you know, when you're out in the desert and you're out moving about and you're just nasty, sweaty, and hot, having the ability to just clean up, even just to wipe your face and neck down, brush your teeth, you know, throw on some deodorant, get a stick of gum, it can do wonders for your morale. Just absolute wonders for morale. So let's kind of break into this real quick, and we'll go through this. First thing is we have some Purell sanitizing handy wipes, or your little hand wipes. I've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 of these. I think I thought I had 10, whatever. I may have used one. So we have a bunch of little hand wipes, sanitizer wipes, the stuff you get when you order ribs at a restaurant and whatnot. I've got a slim pack of juicy fruit, something to just freshen up your breath on the go. I like juicy fruit, it's one of my favorite flavors. We have, oh, there's that 10th one. Got away from me. We have 2 packets of these Wet One antibacterial hand wipes, kill 99.99% of germs, whatever. This is really a quick way to give yourself a bath on the go. You can wipe your entire body down with these, and it will make you feel so much better. The military ones, they have much bigger ones. I chose these specifically because they're very small and compact, and there's 15 in each. So it's just a nice thing to have if you need it. Then of course we've got your basics. I got a little stick of Degree for Men, a little deodorant in there. I got a little thing of dental floss. Now dental floss, of course, you can clean your teeth with it. It also doubles really well as fishing line, or trap line, or trip line. And then last but not least, we have a toothbrush and toothpaste. This is just a really cheap toothbrush. I think this came in a 6-pack that were like $1 for the 6-pack. I just stuck it in there because I'm never going to use this unless, God forbid, I need it. And at that point, brushing your teeth isn't going to be the biggest concern in the world to you. But I have it. It's a simple little tube of Colgate and a toothbrush. Now, if you really want to get size and weight constraint anal retentive, you could replace both of these items with some of those little wisp toothbrushes, the little tiny ones that have the gel, the toothpaste in there, and you just stick it in your mouth, and with the saliva in your mouth, it bubbles up and foams up for you. But you know, that's what I chose. I went with a little bit different. Instead of one of these Eagle Creek ones, I went with this clear plastic. I picked this up at Walmart. Like I said, guys, this was about $2. These were $1 a piece, so there's $4. That was $1. This was $1, so that's $6. This was a few cents. This was $1, so 7. We'll say 8. I think this, if you came out of the pack, these were like 50 cents a piece. And these I got from work because we have a whole box of them, and I just grabbed a bunch. So for under $10, I have a whole little personal hygiene kit that will make me feel better any day of the week, help me clean up, help me feel good about myself, keep my breath fresh. You know, if I need to do a little fishing and I don't have line, you can use the dental floss. Like I said, I can run a trip line with it if I had to. It has some strategic value. So, all right, well, that is the personal hygiene kit. We just went over the communications kit. The next item, we are going to go over my mini toolkit and small miscellaneous kits. So let me get all this stuff off the table and we'll be right back. All right, so moving on, like I said, we've got more mini kits for the bug out bag. In this mini kit is my mini toolkit, and this one is my miscellaneous small items kit. So we will start with the mini toolkit, and we will open this up and we will unload it. First thing in here, I have a roll of electrical tape with some weird shit on it. No idea what that is, but electrical tape. I got a roll of it. I probably should put that in some kind of bag. It's a little sticky. So one roll of electrical tape. We have two 10-foot rolls of duct tape. This happens to be the camo variety of duct tape. So these are two 10-footer rolls, so that's 20 feet of that. We have a knife sharpener. This is a Smith's knife sharpener. Ceramic and carbide sides. Get your blade fixed up and then clean up the edge. And we've got a mini bag in our mini kit. This is just a mini throw bag. I threw it in here. It's something that if I need it, I can access it, and we could put food in it, hang food from a tree, keep it off the ground. If we come across food, we can use this to add stuff to the kit. I can give this to the person I'm with, and they can put some supplies in it as we go. This is really lightweight, super flimsy. It folds up really nicely, so it's just kind of a nice little addition to have. You know, like I said, it just folds up into nothing. It weighs absolutely nothing. And it could be for anything you really need it to be for. So, just a little mini bag. This is a Dino Quick Pick. It's a lockpick kit. So, you unscrew this part, and you pull out your rod. Screw that back down, and then you loosen this, and you slide out the pick. And this is your tension rod, and this does the picking. Bada bing, bada boom. You can unlock a lock. This was only like $20. I got this online, but it's nice. I've learned how to use it, so it's handy. So here we go. We'll start with the batteries. And I will be replacing some of these soon. These are really cheap ones. I've got to go out and get some the Duracell ones, or whatever the really good long-term ones are. So this is a 6-pack of AA's and a 6-pack of AAA's. And then in here, this is what most people would think it's a lighter for matches, but I've got two CR123 batteries in here. Next, I've got a miniature multi-tool This is the Leatherman Squirt PS4. This is the wire stripping variety one. I specifically wanted this to have this wire stripper slash mini crimper if I needed it to do any small electrical work, if I need to make any little repairs. This is nice to have comboed with the electrical tape. So, and then we have a medium duty multi-tool. This is a Leatherman Wingman. This is the first of the 2 multi-tools I have in my system. So I like that, and it's in the toolkit. And then we have a knife in the toolkit. So this is the first of several knives in this kit. This is a Bird Cara 2. It's a cheaper version of the Endura 4 by Spyderco. It's made by Spyderco. I have a review on it. See the review. I'll put maybe annotate a link to the review for this knife. There'll be a link to all the reviews of knives when we come to them. So this is the Bird Cara 2 with the FRN handles. Let's see what we got left. Last thing we have a handful. I believe I have 10. These are just general purpose zip ties for anything you may need them for. And last but not least, we have a P38 can opener. I just took a small piece of duct tape and wrapped it around there to keep it from opening or cutting anything like me or the bag when I'm using it. All right, so there's my mini toolkit right there. All the items that you're gonna see in there. Again, the description and all the items are listed below. Feel free to save that and use that or modify it as you see fit. All right, so this is my mini miscellaneous kit. This is a bunch of small items that I didn't want just loose in the pack, so this is kind of the mini miscellaneous kit. So let's go ahead and break into that and we'll go over that. So first thing, I've got 2 different pens, just clicky pens. This happens to be a Scottsdale Gun Club pen, and this is just some random pen. So 2 pens. Next thing we have in here, this is 5 just regular Ziploc baggies. I just rolled them up, bundled, and put a rubber band around. So we got 5 Ziploc baggies for storing extra food, storing cooked food that you don't want to try to bring with you or don't want to throw it out and don't want it just everywhere. So I've got some Ziploc baggies for that. This is a pair of foam corded earplugs. Never know, you might need that. And then going back to redundancy, we have a compass, whistle, thermometer, and if I can get to it, it's kind of hard to get out because I don't have any nails. There, use a pen. Has a little mini magnifying glass in it. Again, try to make fire with that if you had to. Probably not, but you could try. Got a compass on it. North is that way, so it's working. We have a whistle and a thermometer. So currently it is about 75 degrees in my room this room right now. So this is just a really cheap little combo thing. It has a little keychain attacher or something along those lines you could use. It's like $4 at Walmart. So, but again, it gets back to the concept of redundancy in your kit. So another compass, another whistle, you know, another magnifying glass. And I am fighting a wicked cold right now, guys, so just bear with me. Next up, we have some Lexan silverware. You can get these at any camping store. These are just nice, sturdy, usable pieces of silverware. 2 spoons, a fork, and some type of little butter knife. So I have that in there as well because I don't want them laying out where they could just, you know, get cracked or broken or whatnot. Then I have 2 different Sharpies. So a black Sharpie and a green Sharpie. Then we have a very bright pink notepad, sticky notepad, and a small memo book for writing notes in if you need to write or leave messages for people. This is really nice because if you need to leave a kind of breadcrumb trail for yourself, bright pink sticky notes, kind of easy to find. So sticky notes and notepads, way to write notes and communicate. This is fast funnel. They're 3 mini funnels. You just rip them off and they turn into a little box funnel. And there are 3 of them in here. Never know what you could use it for. I thought it was kind of nifty, so I threw it in there. And if I never use them, I don't use them. If I do, hey, never know when you need a funnel. And then we've got a couple more sets of those earbuds. And we've got some Gatorade Performance powder. So this is the Glacier Freeze edition. There's 4 of them in here. This way, if you want to flavor your water, get some electrolytes in your system, you've got some Gatorade. And then the last thing in here is this very odd colored thing. And I have a bunch of junk silver in here. So this is all silver coins that are pre-1964. They are, I don't know, I think 90% or whatever silver. These are worth well more than what the face value is. So I have this in here because if we go without rule of law and if society does break down and I am bugging out, I have an ability to do a little bartering. I do want to have more than what I have in here, but right now that's what I've got. So as I come across more silver coins that are pre-64, I will be adding them to this little kit. So alright, so there it is, guys. That's my mini miscellaneous kit. So we're getting through all the kits pretty well. This will be the end of the 3rd video, and I think we're doing a really good job. I have a lot of stuff in here. Like I said, I've done a lot of research. In the description below will be all the breakdown of all the 4 kits that you've seen here. My personal hygiene kit, my communications kit, my miniature tool kit, and of course this, my mini miscellaneous kit. So we are chugging right along. I think we are completely out of the kits finally. So the next video is going to be all the bigger items that don't fit in these little Butler Creek, or what is it, Eagle Creek packet system zipper bags. So moving on, as always, Semper Fi, have a good day. We'll see you soon.
So you best not cross that line. If you want this gun, you gotta come through us and take it one shot at a time.